Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Dwitch back again with another video. This is another day in my life of me documenting me building my business up to $2 million for the year. In this video, we will be talking about how I am going to launch this new product that I developed on the jewelry store. And yeah, let's get into it real quick though. Let's just do a little plug to the Discord. Discord's literally free. Tap in there, connect with me, ask me questions about ecom, you know, your perform, tell me about what your performance is looking like. I'll break it down, send you my thoughts, maybe even send you a Loom video if it's needed and shit like that. Tap in. We got a couple boys in there and you know, we're just networking. Anyways, let's get into the launch. So if you've been following the channel, if you're new here, currently I've been developing this new jewelry product. To be honest, it's not really a new jewelry product. It's basically a proven winning product that has a different, you know, mechanism or a different aspect of it that hasn't been scaled, you know, aggressively, or to be honest, hasn't even been scaled, or even, to be honest, hasn't even been sold like that for real. But the aspect that I added to it is something that's been working for years, and the, you know, product itself is something that been working for a minute. So anyways, long story short, there's two winning variables that I added to one product, and it's been getting developed for the last like 1 or 2 weeks. I'm getting the sample probably this week. It got completed on Sunday, so just waiting on to receive it. Until then, today I decided to go over kind of how we're going to look to launch this. So in terms of launching this product has honestly a lot of angles that we can target. So in understanding that, it's very similar to our hero product, so we kind of already know what type of personas to target. But what I went ahead and did is kind of categorize what type of personas we can target. And the way we are going to actually advertise this product is we're going to have one specific CBO that has multiple ad groups, and each ad group is going to be an angle, right? And each angle is going to have 3 to 5 different creatives in it. And that's basically how we are going to test it. So I don't want to go over what the angles exactly are right now in this video, because obviously I don't want to leak the product for one, and for two, we'd honestly be here for a hot minute. Honestly, there's a lot of different angles we can target. So in doing that though, we're going to be able to identify what angle actually works the best. Whatever gets the most sales, whatever converts the best, we're obviously going to make more iterations off that and scale the fuck out of that. So that's the whole idea behind how we are going to actually launch that product. And the cool thing about this product is because we are developing it as well, we will also have a limited quantity, because we're not going to be able to necessarily drop ship it the way we want to, where we're paying for one. We're gonna have to buy 100 units of it, which honestly isn't that expensive because the cost of goods is relatively low. So we're gonna have skin in the game. We're gonna have to sell the motherfuckers, because again, we're gonna have to buy 100 of them. And yeah, it should honestly perform very, very well. The reason why I say this is because we did launch this product to our you know, customer list, because we have a pretty big customer list on that store, and it did pretty decent, honestly. The issue though that arises, and you're going to kind of see how this product was born, is because so how we found it is because basically we had, you know, a listing on AliExpress for it, but all the fulfillment agents that I've used, and all the agents that I use are always able to find any product, but for whatever reason this product could not be found. I didn't see anyone else selling it, and I looked for honestly a couple of hours. No one was selling it, so I said, bet, let's develop it. Nevertheless though, we sold it to our list fucked with it. They were purchasing it, but the issue was it was shit quality. So what we had to do is put it on, you know, say it was sold out, whatever, blah blah, build a little bit of FOMO, whatever you call it. And from there, we just been getting a few emails from people saying they want it. We're not necessarily advertising it heavy. It's not necessarily that seen on our page, but nevertheless, we've been seeing some good amount of interest. And because we understand there's a little bit amount of interest from, you know, the previous email that we sent out, plus knowing that this product is something that's been a winner in the past, plus knowing we're adding a desirable feature from it, from, you know, the type of products that we sell, we think this is going to be something that's going to sell very, very well. Obviously, it could flop. I'm fully aware of that. But I said, why not develop some of our own shit? If it does well, you know, we kind of have a unique advantage for a little bit before people try to copy our shit. So that's kind of how things are going to look like. We're going to essentially have different angles we're going to be testing, and the angles are around like 5 to 7 of them, and we're gonna push them very, very hard. Oh, another interesting thing as well is this product, the one aspect of the product, basically, how do I explain this? Whatever, one feature of the product, basically the type of product that it is, there's another type of product just like it that's going absolutely crazy on TikTok Shop as well. So we're also getting some angles from there that's helping us kind of craft, the persona that we're trying to talk to. We're gonna focus honestly more on women because I feel like there's more of a desire there from the different angles that we've seen, for one, work from inspirations from different brands. That's another thing I almost forgot to talk about, is how we're going to also gauge this inspiration. I think I talked about it briefly. I don't really remember, honestly. I'm kind of tired, but nevertheless, we basically looked at all the competitors in the space selling the same similar type of products, whether it's the same niche, same product, type as a whole, even if it's different, and just identified, okay, what personas are they talking to, what type of creatives are they making. And I'm just taking notes of this shit. I'm starting to script out these ads as well, just so when we get this product, it's go, 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 and we start making pretty good creatives. Ideally, I want to launch a shit ton of creatives to the point where we can get this to be profitable right off the get-go and sell out of these motherfuckers. If we sell out of them, that'd be, I believe, like 10 G's, which isn't crazy. But I'm gonna see if we can negotiate with the suppliers and maybe drop ship them until we can scale them all year round, or I'm just gonna have to do a bigger MOQ purchase. Who knows what the whole thing's gonna look like from there. But nevertheless, though, we are, making some progress with that store. And yeah, that's kind of how we're gonna launch it. So even though, like, for a lot of you guys watching this still to this point, even though a lot of y'all won't be doing any drops per se, it's still good to understand how I'm launching this, from just not making the same type of creatives over and over again. We're trying to essentially just target different personas. That's the whole goal of marketing. You want to target as many personas as possible when you're first launching a product, just so you can identify what's really working. That's the whole goal. You want to know who your persona is. Do research beforehand, before you launch the ads. Understand what type of people like to buy this product, and once you identify that, then you want to go ahead and target as many of these personas as possible. Identify which one's the best. Then you want to iterate off the best ads, and that's essentially how you want to go about, launching products. And that's what we're going to do with this. I almost said what type of product it was, but that specific product. So that's like the update as a whole of what we got going on with that jewelry store. A lot of different things. We are still in the slums with that store. We kind of are chilling on low budget, and you're gonna see it when I do the rev check. I forgot to mention we're gonna do rev check, but we always do rev check. Y'all know the drill. But yeah, that's how it's going to look like. Low budget right now. It's still testing a lot of different things. Don't want to blast budgets when shit's doing ass, because there's literally no point. But there's that, and there's another thing that we are testing as well, which we are going to see a lot of results from, just to see if it does well or it does not do well, and that's our affiliates. We honestly DM'd like 100 people to become affiliates. We got 6, which is like 5% of these niggas, which is honestly very shit. But that's the thing with reaching out to influencers or affiliates. You're going to have to reach out to so many to collab to them. Ideally, we want it to be closer to 10%, though, I'm not gonna lie. But we're still testing out our scripts, we're still testing out everything else. And I know once other people see that, our product or brand is actually doing these affiliate offers, everybody's gonna want to fuck with it. That's what I've seen in the past. Once you see other influencers do it, they always they start DMing us, and it's kind of like a FOMO effect, where you see somebody else doing it, you want to do it too. So I'm not stressed out about that. But nevertheless, though, we are going to be going to see how that performs. We're going to essentially how it's going to look like. We have deliverables that we told them. We told them to make one specific reel, give us raw footage as well, and hopefully these reels get a decent amount of views and get them to click on our page, because all we want basically from that, I do want sales as well, but we want people to just click on our page with interest, just to want to see what our page looks like, and we're just going to retarget the fuck out of them with our Facebook ads. And if people purchase, then cool, obviously, but that's the whole idea behind that. We want to get as much clips as possible for as little as basically for not a lot of money. Because as you guys know, if you paid any UGC creators, these people want like an arm and a leg just for like 30 to 60 seconds of footage, right? So I was like, okay, let's get some affiliates and just make them give us raw footage, but all we have to do is pay our cost of goods, and our cost of goods is cheap as shit. So it's like, it's a win-win. They get the product, they get to feel like they're a big influencer, because we're targeting micro influencers that don't really get promos like that. And that's another thing. Your audience is supposed to honestly be very, very not saturated when it comes to wanting to, not want to buy from their creator, because their creator never really promotes products like that for the most part, and they have high engagement because, again, they're new to this game. So we should honestly get 1 to 2 sales from these collabs, which honestly is decent, not that bad. And from that, we're profitable from it. Even if we don't get sales right away, it's cool. Again, we're still getting these impressions, we're still getting these people inside our funnel that we can later retarget and get to, become one of our customers. So that's the whole goal behind that. 1, get a bunch of creatives. 2, fuck around and just lost my train of thought. Yeah, get a bunch of creatives. Hopefully, maybe get some sales from it. If not, cool, whatever. And also be able to retarget them. I think I just said the same thing over and over again. I was parking. I hope you guys bear with me, bro. Hope you guys know what I'm trying to say. But anyways, that's kind of the whole idea behind what we are doing with these affiliates. So we got like those 2 things cooking right now with the jewelry store. We're really trying to take a different approach from it, because we're realizing that we can't necessarily keep honing on this cold audience, just going straight paid. We kind of have to have a bit of a more of a blended approach when we're selling these jewelry products, because all the biggest jewelry pages that I see, or not pages, stores, they all have an omnipresent approach where they have a good affiliate, a good organic, honestly, a good organic and affiliate system going. Plus, they have the paid ads. I've seen one big brand that I like the way they approach it is Every Jewels. If you're in the apparel space, check them out. They honestly, it looks like they're doing like majority organic, and everything else that they're launching on paid is literally just retargeting, bro. They're just honing in on their offer, and I guarantee you they're probably doing a 3x ROAS on marketing as a whole, if not more, because, bro, all their ads are very, very good. They get so much impressions just from, making content for like girls that like trendy jewelry or whatever. You feel me? Like, if you know that type of audience, like, they fuck with that shit heavy. And they're basically gonna buy anything, especially because they're saying it's affordable, and like, you just check it. It's like, it's beautiful the way they're marketing this shit. And that's kind of the approach that we're trying to go with it, where we have a great social presence to the point where people come to our page or purchase from our page, or we just retarget them later to the point where we just get a, ideally like a 3 ROAS on a blended level throughout our whole funnel. And that's the whole approach with the jewelry. Because again, with fashion, it's more like a social proof type of thing. If you see somebody else or you've been following promote something and you like the product, you're gonna be like, damn, I fuck with this person that I follow, or I quote unquote look up to, or I fuck with in general, is liking it. Why can't I like it as well? So they just try it out, and that's kind of girls. If people like it, it's word of mouth marketing, and then, you feel me? That's kind of how, again, jewelry, apparel basically works. Like a Fashion Nova as well, another big brand that I forgot to mention. At this point, they're spending a lot of money on paid, but everyone knows who Fashion Nova is. Mostly at this point, for me personally, when I first seen them, they were heavy on organic. Organic was their thing. Shop GLD as well, like, they make very good. Well, to us, Shop GLD doesn't really go crazy on organic, but they have such a social presence where a lot of their ads, again, it's mostly retargeting. Like, they're big enough to the point where people know what they are, and they just need a good enough offer to purchase. So that's kind of where we're trying to get to. We're just trying to get to the point where everybody knows what the brand's name is, or has seen these products before, seen the logo, or just seen the product as a whole, where we can just show them a good enough offer with the product that we're selling at the time, or the collection that we're selling at the time, and we're able to just convert these customers very, very well. Because I've seen it firsthand. Last month when we were doing these retargeting type of ads, videos, statics, whatever, we're getting like a 2.75, even a 3 ROAS some days from that, and it's performing very, very well. The issue with that though is because we're not getting enough of top of funnel, views or impressions from our top of funnel campaigns, because the way they're structured isn't ideal for the way we want to market right now. So it's not converting the best, and these campaigns are dying out because we're not getting enough people to the top of funnel or knowing what our product is. Because again, we could spend, let's say, 1K a day on ads, but if we're not at like bare minimum a 1.5 or maybe break even. To us, ideally 1.5, maybe break even-ish with it. It just doesn't make sense to do long term because again, we're not going to be very, very profitable because we're just too unprofitable basically on the front end to justify spending the amount of money we're spending on retargeting. Because again, retargeting has to spend like around 20% of what you're spending on top of funnel. And if, bro, you're spending 1K a day, you spend 200, and if you're losing too much money on the front end, it doesn't, like, the 200 you're spending, even if it's at a 3 row, sometimes doesn't justify, the money you're spending, if that makes sense. So again, that's kind of how we're looking at it. We're kind of again, I've been telling you guys, we're kind of rebuilding the business as a whole. So right now we are at a lower point. We're spending like $350 a day right now. And obviously trying to get to 100K a month, but we got to kind of take it slow and re-engineer how we're thinking about stuff. We're trying to ideally get to spending 60% of our budget on paid and 40%, on the back end with, to be honest, not even, we're trying to honestly just do to be honest, that's not even the shift that I want to do for now, though. We're trying to do a 60-40, but I do want to get to a 70-30 where we're doing 70% of our spend, honestly, on organic and do 30% on paid, where we're just retargeting the fuck out of these people. Because again, that's the TikTok shop method. That's what's working right now very, very well on TikTok. We don't have TikTok shop right now because one, we're in Canada, and two, of the nature of the product. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if we can again have a very, very great organic presence. Again, I'm just saying this over and over. I'm just trying to, think about it again in my mind. But that theoretically should give us a very, very good ROAS, very good margins, and give us a good opportunity to scale. So that's what we're thinking about right now. I don't know if this made any sense what I'm saying. Let me know. Again, I say this a lot in my videos. I just feel like I'd be rambling and then only I know what I'm talking about. But again, that's kind of where we're at right now. And yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping now. Show you guys a rev check. And yeah, let you go about your days. These days, these videos been a bit shorter because again, I'm really just trying to grind. I'm not trying to take too much of my time making these videos. But if you want to know anything I'm doing, again, hop in the Discord, just ask me. I'm in this bitch every day, damn near. And yeah, we had one of our boys, Zach, asking a question about our funnel. I broke it down literally yesterday. It was pretty dope seeing kind of what he had going on. I like kind of seeing how you guys are running shit as well to kind of give you feedback, or if you're doing something better than me, I want to know as well. Like, honestly, at that point, we're just helping each other, and that's kind of the whole goal with the Discord. It's literally free because I want to see y'all win. So yeah, now I'm rambling on. Tomorrow we're going to also go over the health story. That's kind of going to be more applicable to you guys because oh fuck that leaking. Yeah, more applicable to you guys because it's very dropship heavy. We don't have, it's not a full outage brand. We don't have custom packaging on there. It's just just dropshipping product. And yeah, anyways, I'm yapping, bro. Let's do a rev check right now. I'll let y'all go. Again, if y'all made it this far in this video, I fuck with y'all. Say the word we're so back, I guess. Just say we're so back, and just say we're so back in the I don't know why I said that. Just say we're so back in the comments. Yeah, just let me know you made it this far in the video. You fuck with this videos and you're on your journey and you want to make money as well. And yeah, now I'm yapping. Today we are at one sale. On the jewelry store, $120. One thing that I want to tell you guys that happened this weekend that I fucked up on is I didn't top up my ad account for the jewelry store. So yesterday, I wasn't really working all day for real. I tried hellish shit. Like, to be honest, Sundays is just a dead day for me sometimes. But anyways, I didn't do shit for real all day. I didn't check my computer until like 7 p.m. I checked my computer, bro. We literally didn't have any budget on that bitch. And then we're in a position where we only made, let me just show you. We only made $200, bro. But we're profitable though because we only spent like $10 before it turned off. But bro, I didn't know this shit was off. So I was like, fuck, why are we not getting the sales? I tap in when I'm done, the shit I was doing, and we're just cooked. Like, on the 7th, this was what we had going on. Very profitable day. But then we were just cooked the day before because, bro, my dumbass didn't check it. So moving forward, to be honest, I usually chop it up. So that's the gate part. Like, this never usually happens to me. But yeah, it's my fault. Again, got the accountability with this ecom shit. So again, I was tripping. But yeah. Fuck, I'm retarded. Health store is decent today. 113. Profitable so far. Might be unprofitable by the end of the day. Who knows? Yesterday, similar results. Health store is look getting a bit of momentum. I go over kind of what's going on with it throughout this week. We made some changes, but the 7th on Saturday we had a very very good day. We were actually in the green, like $100 or some shit. I believe it was $100. I don't know, 180. I don't remember. Very very good margins. Again, that's not a lot of money in profit. Like just disclaimer, but that's just to show you guys. Like you guys been seeing the channel. We've been very fucked with that store for the longest time, but it's good to see that we're finally seeing some good progress on there. And yeah, I hope by the end of the week we can hopefully start scaling things up a bit. On that store, maybe not. Who knows? We do have 2 ads we still have to launch. We still have 3 ads that I scripted that I have to submit as well via sales. So, we're moving in the right direction with that store. Everything's just coming to place. We're not seeing the results monetarily. Like, we're not seeing the revenue that we want to. We're currently doing, like, last month we did, like, 30K a month, which, disclaimer, is pretty ass. Like, I know that. It's shit. We're trying to get to 100K a month again, but we have to rebuild the foundation for the first store, the second store. We've seen progress with the ads as well. Basically, we've been learning from every single ad that we made, what worked, what didn't work, and now we're getting to the point where we're kind of seeing better results with this one VSO that we have. Now we're building better ads off that ad, and it's only a matter of time before we crack something or we start scaling this shit to 1K days. So stay tuned with the journey, trust the process. Again, I know it's slow to see 30K a month, like we're trying to get 100K a month again, so just stay tuned. We're gonna get there, and yeah, we're just grinding, boys. Your boy is grinding. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I'm at the gym, about to get a pump in, and then I'm gonna get some work in for the rest of the day, honestly. And yeah, catch y'all in the next video. Appreciate all y'all that have been tuning in every single video. Everyone in Discord, showing love, asking questions in there. I fuck with y'all as well. Yeah, your boy's out, and I catch y'all in tomorrow's video. Or in the Discord if you want to fuck with me. Fuck, I didn't do a live call yesterday. Fuck. I forgot. Fuck, I'm cooked. Anyways, catch y'all in the next video. Peace.